Hi everybody, it's Birdie, and I have Nugget, aka Alake Malawani, and I have Thea. And you see Ori over there showing how I use my ab coaster. I'm in the diva den doing this video. So these here, I came out with these two guys because they're going to get dressed in pink for breast cancer awareness and celebrate all the people fighting and surviving and respecting the ones that did not survive breast cancer. So these two are my smallest silicone babies. They both are full body. They both are totally different. This one is not painted. This one is painted. This one is hand sculpted. This one is factory made. She does not have a drinking wet. She has a drinking wet. They both are sleepers. She is super flexible. She is super flexible, where she is not so flexible. But she's super heavy. She's a size newborn and she's a size preemie. Even though, and I don't know if you could tell, let me move them a little bit. Come here. Hopefully you can see her pretty good. Like, let me see if I could jiggle her legs. Can you see that? I'm going to get them both undressed probably completely other than a diaper. Because I don't know, Thea is going to wear, she got an undershirt. She do have an undershirt on. She might wear it under her clothes. And as you know, still, I like to dress my babies and match them completely. Right, Mama? I wanted to powder Thea. Thea is my second silicone that I ever got. She's my first full body silicone that I ever got. And she is from Baby Clone. And she is my last full body silicone that I got. And she is from Roy Sullivan. I don't have her painted because I like the sculpting of her. And as you can see, I can squeeze her tummy. And her, I cannot really squeeze her tummy. But I love her because she's so adorable. Like, I feed her milk. I have regular formula. I rinse her. She don't have any problems. I'm going to give her a bottle of water. Excuse me for being in the camera, but I'm sitting here on the side, and that's the only way I'm going to do this video so you guys can see them both. I've been in here. I wasn't going to do a video, but I said I need to start doing videos with my babies, especially when I have downtime, and I want to make sure I sit still. Because I haven't been feeling well lately. I see her undershirt matches. But this here is going to probably stay. It matches the outfit she's putting on too. I'm going to open hers. And it's funny because Thea is putting on a crossbody. This is Thea. She's putting on a crossbody like this. And she's going to put up a button up. Like, there's a button up that goes like this. But it's button up. Thea has very small feet and hands. Not limbs. She wears a size preemie. She wears a size newborn. And I'm going to get them down to their t-shirts before I show you what they're wearing. And, of course, her t-shirt matches her clothes, too. With the little hearts on the side over here. And she has the hearts on her gray shirt. We're going to take Thea out. Thea has on socks. They both probably going to keep on their socks because they have little feet. They have little feet. Come up there. Now, I picked Thea up and checked her clothes off because her hands and arms is not as easy to maneuver. Like, Baby Clone has much softer babies. I think something like this now. I haven't bought another one. I bought her mainly because she was supposed to be my first silicone, but my Polly from Rachel Lee Farrell came first. I was both ordered. Like, she was ordered first, but Thea came. Zen came first, like a couple days before her. So Zen ended up being her first silicone, partial silicone. And you see how she has these footies on her outfit? Nugget gonna have the footies on hers. So they both kind of like switching outfits a little bit. And she has the footies, so now Thea gonna have the footies. I don't dress them similar. They don't even hang out in the same area. She stays on my bed. Ori stays in any room that I'm in. Like, I've been sleeping back here a little bit because I've been watching TV back here and just chilling back here because when I turn the air on, this room will get colder faster and I need it cold. Even though I'll be freezing, I have all these comforters back here to keep me warm, but it helps me breathe because I still go to work. So I gotta make sure when I'm home, excuse me, I recoup as much as I can. And I'm gonna take her hat off. And I did not put, I'm gonna put some water from her bottle. I got a bottle of water right here and wet her hair. And I put the hats inside because they're hat babies. So it's definitely her because she's bald and she has hair. Okay, let's get you done, Nugget. Nugget got on the little socks. Somebody got on these socks. Ori got on these socks. You and Ori got on the same socks. Now, Ori, I pretty much know all the time what Ori's wearing. Come here, Nugget. Now, Nugget, I don't pick up because she flexible. And I don't want her to melt in my hands. Now this shirt here was so not easy to put on these little teeny arms. You see these arms? She's not a noodle. She's not a noodle, but she's very lifelike. She does not have any armatures. Neither one of them have armatures. Baby Clone, they do everything as far as armatures and legs, arms. I don't. And the reason they do it because they have a lot softer babies. Like, she could have got armatures in her arms when I got her, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see what the real silicone was like and see if I liked it. I got her. She was super adorable. And she could go through whatever I wanted to do with it. And if I damaged her, I didn't feel like I was wasting my money. I didn't feel like, I felt like I wanted something that I couldn't easily tear up. Now, I can very easily tear her up as a first baby. I do not recommend her. I don't recommend Ori as a first baby. These two or Mahes, they are soft and easy, very easy if you don't know what you're doing to mess with them. Like, if you don't know how to take care of a real baby, please don't get the soft because they will get damaged. And they a little more not fragile, but real babies' necks don't just fall completely back to the back of their back. These babies will because they don't have any bristles, nothing inside of them. They're just silicone. Now, these little ones, I try to fold their clothes up inside each other so I know exactly where everything is at because they tend to lose easily in a pile of clothes. These little, because this is a preemie. So I'll take her outfit. Then I'm going to take her hat off. Let's see. Oh, I love that hat. I do. And this here, I'm going to put inside her hat because even though I would let the other babies use it, it goes with this outfit now for Nugget. So I'll put that inside the hat. Put the hat here. Roll it. And I'll place it in the pants. Now these two are undressed. As much as I'm going to undress them. Like I said, this is a preemie, but you see how it's like a little bit like this? A little loose. And hers has got a little bulging belly and not loose. But she has bigger legs than her. But yeah, she's thicker. And And she fit preemie exactly, and she fits newborn exactly. So Nugget, I don't know if you want to call her Alake or Alake Malawani, but I call her Nugget because of her beautiful little nugget. Come here, Mama. I want to show them your nugget. See how her nugget fit in my hand? I love that nugget. I do. You want to see the face? See the little face? Beautiful. Now she will lay like a real baby. Her arms and stuff just full over like a real baby. No armatures. So Nugget is going to wear this here preemie onesie. She's going to keep on her onesie, and she's either going to wear that hat or this hat. I'm looking to see which one, I'm not sure. And Nugget is going to wear this sleeper. It has the little bare footies with the pink bow and the bear on the chest with the buttons going down the side. And she's going to wear this. And Thea is going to wear that t-shirt with this hat. I might put this bow on the hat with this here sleeper. I don't want to say sleeper. This is a size newborn. And it has pink in it. So she's going to wear that. And it says, smile every day. And that's exactly what I try to do. Even if it's not all day, I try to make it happen. Because I wanted to put this on her, but I don't really want to take that shirt off. So I'm going to take that shirt off because it doesn't match. Nugget wears preemie diapers and Thea wears, she could fit a newborn, but I think I put size 1 on her. And I do have a diaper for Thea, don't I? I have diapers. I got to get up and go get the diapers. Nugget is going to wear another preemie diaper. This one's not messed up, so she might keep that one on. Because Nugget don't really wear her diaper. So I'm going to take Nugget's shirt off. And I love Nugget ears. She got the little ears that stick out. I hope everybody had a wonderful Saturday. I had a decent Saturday. I ended up going to the doctor and refilling prescriptions and stuff like that. So it was a good day. I ended up working till this morning because the silliest thing happened. They was offering overtime for next week. So I want to be nosy. I'm watching my movies laying down. I want to be nosy, so I'm going to go check my schedule. So I go to hit Friday of next week, but I hit Friday of this week. And it says, you have successfully picked up a schedule. I said, what? I was so upset. And I couldn't back out of it. So I ended up at 10 o'clock jumping up to go to work at 11 o'clock for 7 hours. But it was okay. It wasn't a bad night. It was not a bad night at all. I still didn't want to be at work, but it was okay because there was somebody there I know picked up a shift too. And it was pretty quick. I didn't get as sleepy as I thought. I don't like when they do this. I don't know why they do this. If a real baby was wearing this, it would annoy them. And I'm just going to stretch it a little bit. Just so I know all her limbs will fit in there easily. And she won't be all tight when she go to sleep. And I gotta watch these little ears. Because like I said, they stick out. And you can very easily tear them off. And she has 2 fingers here. One like this, and one, the thumb is up. And on this finger, she has 2 fingers up, and the pinky is detached. So you have to really be careful with her hands. so you don't rip them off because she can't suck both thumbs. Thea's hands are not open. She has one pinky separated. That's it. I bought the brush in here to powder them because I see Nugget got a little shininess on her head, but it don't really matter because they wear hats. But Thea, I usually powder. Thea, I treat a lot like a real baby because she's adorable like that. I don't have no filter with her other than don't mistreat her. There we go, my little Nugget. We got your little t-shirt on, boo-boo. My aunt had a situation with breast cancer. She's doing well and living life to the fullest. A couple of times cancer crept up in our family, not just with breast. And I hope it's done with us. To be honest. Right, Mama? And I'm just going to undo her shirt so you can see her stomach. And she has on a diaper that kind of matches her outfit. But I'm going to give her a bottle. So she has on this here seahorse diaper. I had some flower diapers and I had some ballerina diapers. The ballerinas are for Ori. And the flower I was going to put on her. And this is her stomach looks. And like I said, she has a belly button. Cute belly button. It's kind of big. That's her belly button. And all her private parts. And her back is interesting too. Ugh, come on, Mama. She has a back like she was lifting weights. Look at her back. She has a good grade of hair. I am a texture person, so she came from Spain. And when they shipped her, they do things differently, I guess, than we do here. So they put something on her where she was gritty. So when I first got her, I was disgusted because I don't like certain textures to touch them at all. So I had called my man at the time and told him that I don't want her. She's disgusting. I can't touch her. She's dirty. Everything. He was like, just give her a bath. Just give her a bath. And he assured me, just give her a bath. It'll be okay. Because I was livid. Because I do not like clothes to feel funny, let alone a dog. And so I did. And she's smooth, just like the rest. And I guess it was something like matte powder or something that they put on her that just didn't work out for me in my head. So I washed it all off and we good. We've been good ever since. And that's one reason, like I like watering dolls, but I don't like being surprised with the texture of hair. Like that's one big problem I have when an artist don't use a good grade of hair because I can't deal with a doll. And I mean it, I can't if the hair is not a good grade mohair or if it's coarse hair, like just coarse, terribly coarse. Come here, boo. I'm just gonna lay her here on my lap a little bit so I can put her clothes on. I'm not gonna put them on completely. I just need to get them on her back so I can lay her down and put them on. There we go. This is so cute. It look a little big on her, but it's a size preemie. Now these two probably stay in these clothes. I'm not probably gonna dress them too much anymore. I'm not sure because I have a lot of babies. I do. So these little guys, they end up in their clothes a long time. And I don't have as much clothes for them because Alakay is a preemie size, and we all know it's hard to find preemie clothes that is not $1,000 because they be robbing you when it comes to them preemies. Baby ain't gonna stay small that long. So I haven't broke down and paid for the clothes I want to pay for her. And I just may do it soon because I can't reach that. Ugh. There we go. And she got her little crowning on her head. What's this on you? I don't pick on them. If I see something, I blow it or I brush it. See, she has a little crowning on her head. She reminds me a lot of my firstborn because she was a preemie. And she was so tiny. And I always call her the experiment because I had no idea what I was doing. I was young, brand new mom, didn't know what I was doing. I think I like this one better than this one because this one looks like I'm going outside. And it got the stripes. I don't want that. And I could get a tan or a pink bow to go on with this. Let's let your little ears come out. There we go, Pika. She looks so adorable. Can you guys see her? And I'm going to get Thea dress. I thought I was going to brush her hair. I thought I was going to powder them, but I was wrong. Because I'm just going with the flow of how I feel doing this. And I really have very thin patience right now. I meant to take a treatment before I started this video, but I didn't. I'm not feeling bad. I just hear it in my voice a little bit. Because I have another outfit I was going to put on Thea. Now, that outfit I want to put on her, but I could wait till it get cold to put that on her too. I got to see. It's that mustard yellow. And I think it's bumblebees. Oh, my legs sleep. So we're going to put this here on her little self. There we go. Yeah, that shirt matched perfectly. I'm so happy. My leg has went to sleep, people. Forgive me. Now, next time I dress them, I have to powder them because it's getting cold. And every season I try to powder them before the next season come around. So that way it's not a big problem. As far as pulling long sleeves on them. In the winter, I definitely powder them. Because in the winter, you're putting long sleeves on them. And the powder, not really powder. I use matte powder. Just matte. Thea, I can use powder on, but I don't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. But since I started using just matte, I use that on her as well. Because when you're dressing them like I'm doing right now, if you're changing them a lot in the winter, you're putting a lot of stress on their paint job. So by putting them just matte on them, it helps protect the paint job and it just slides right on so easily. And if anything's going to come off, it's going to be the matte powder, not the silicone. Not the silicone paint. I'm sorry for dressing her backwards, guys. I'm going to turn her around. Now, I just have to see, like, trying to fix this shirt is impossible at the moment because I'm just going to button it up. See, she's just a chunky butt. I did agree to put on 0 to 3 months on her, but she's so short that I don't mind putting newborn on her. I didn't think she was going to be this small when I got her. And I guess it's a good thing I got her small because I would have never bought her if I'd known. And I wouldn't have known that they dolls was okay for me. These dolls are not okay for everybody, but they're okay for me. Will I get another one? If they make them big. If they start making them big, I'll make it another one. But I don't like the tininess of them. They did like, this here one is a good preemie size. Their preemies is petite. Like she's supposed to be a big baby for them. So, but their preemies, they have a lot of preemies and their preemies are very narrow to me. And I don't prefer that. I like a chunky preemie like that. My real baby was not a chunky preemie at all. She weighed 14 pounds, 4 pounds, 13 ounces when she came home. A little nothing. Everything fell over her. Legs went right up into her diaper, let alone her clothes. I said, oh my goodness. I was astonished of how small that baby was because I didn't think babies came that small until I had one. Okay. Put your hat on. I was going to do her hair. There's no need because she has a hat on and it's just going to be wet. And they dress so snug as a bug that I want them to not have any damp hair. Now you see how I can set her up just by her head like that? I can't do that to her. I can't. The only thing gonna come up is her head. So her whole body will come up. Let me see if this will look right with you. Or is it doing too much? To be honest, do I have a brush? Did I bring the brush? I actually want to brush her bangs out, like her hair. I'll do it later. Brush her hair out so you can see her hair. And she's all dressed. Look at her beautifulness. I like the bow on, so I'm going to keep it on. See the bow on? It goes with her flowers. She got a flower on. And these are my two girls. Now this here is my cutterbug. This is my little cutterbug, thicker butt. I do gravitate to the soft silicone. And as beautiful as she is, look how she just lay here like a real baby. I don't think I'm going to paint you, Mama. She do have a full mouth. Her mouth is open. I don't think I could paint her. She's my little eyeball sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I love that face. I went to the doll show, not supposed to be buying nothing as far as a doll this price. Supposed to get accessories, had my plan. I walked around and this baby was on the table with a diaper only. It was a bigger baby there, and I like bigger babies. I do not like preemies. Don't get me confused. I didn't like her because she was small, and all my babies are big. Ori is even 0 to 3 months. So I saw this little face. I was like, oh my gosh, I love that face. I went and got my sister Dawn, and I dragged her over there. And I was like, look at this baby. She said, but you don't like small babies. And I was like, no, I don't. I really don't. And I said, she's not painted, but I'm in love with her. And I could get her painted later. But no, before I left that show, I think I went around one time. I looked at it, the artist talking to me and everything. I said, I'm going to go around. Went around, came right back. And bought this little girl. I bought this little girl so fast. And I've been loving every bit of her. ever since I got her. And this here is definitely love at first sight, just like Ori was. Ori caught my heart as soon as I seen her. I thought Ori was another sculpt, but she was not. She was Ori. So, Summer Nicole was her sculpt. And she's a one of a kind. But that Ori stole my heart. Stole my heart before her. And I didn't even know my heart could get stolen. So let me see. Everybody else is custom. I think every other silicone is custom. Even she was somewhat of a custom because I had choice of what color to make her. Hot, like stuff like that. I had a choice whether I want to get her open eye or not. So I had those little choices if I wanted to drink her wet. So I had a little choice with her. Did not have a choice with Ori. Just loved her. Every bit of what Diana did to her. Every bit of it. And this little one didn't have a choice. And I love every bit of what her artist was doing with her. And even though she had like 2 other ones, I think, I knew which one was mine. It was crazy. I was like, that one right there. They all didn't look the same to me, even though they probably were. But not identical because they hand sculpted. But that one. I don't like her laying like that. You see how they're just laying there? I don't like that. So I usually she can lay on her stomach. Her head turns. And she could suck her thumb. So she can lay like that. Or now Thea cannot. Thea lays like this all the time. She can't do anything. I lay her on her back, she's on her face. Her neck does not turn at all. But I do like her. Now I'm gonna let little Nugget lay over here for now while I feed Thea. I got her bottle here. Get her lube on her bottle. I use a water-based lube. Excuse me. I do not use KY. I do not use store-bought stuff either. And I put it on her lips. Come here. And I gotta put her in this arm because I'm left-handed. I'm gonna turn the camera, I guess. Turn myself around. There we go. Put this here so in case she dribble. And put her bottle in her mouth. Okay, I'm gonna lay her on my lap so I can move y'all down a little bit so you can see her. And she's gonna drink her bottle. Her hat is trying to come off. It's yours, Mama. It's yours. Calm down. This is only like almost 3.5 ounces. She do not have a problem drinking at all. Wish I could sit. Sorry guys, I'm trying to sit back so you can see me. My feet are not on the floor. I hope she don't dribble on her clothes. She shouldn't because she haven't had a bottle so long. She should just drink this right up. While I was talking, I could hear myself whistle. And I don't like that. The doctor put me on steroids. So tomorrow, he gave me a steroid shot. So tomorrow I start my steroids. They forgot to give me one medicine. So I have to call him Monday. And he want me to literally wake up out of my sleep just to eat. I said, do you realize? At work, he said, it doesn't matter. I need to wake up every few hours and eat. Like at least every 4 to 6 hours. And bring snacks with me. So my body don't go into starvation mode. And I do eat when I take my medicine. But evidently I need to eat more. Do y'all see the bubbles? Sometimes when I feed my babies, I put warm water in the bottle. So that way when they go to the bathroom, it feels nice and warm like they're really going. It just brings a little bit more illusion to the experience. Right, Mama? She drinks, I think, the fastest out of all my babies. And she definitely 2 tons of fun. Because she is the heaviest. She's a solid 10 pounds, I want to say. My Hayes and the twins, they're up there, but they're, like my Hayes is soft silicone, so he never feel as heavy as she is. And the twins are partial. So even though they're heavy, they're big. So the weight is kind of proportioned out. But being she's short and stocky, she just feel like this really heavy football. But I love her. She actually helped me build my silicone collection. If it wasn't for her, all these other babies might not be here. Because even though I got Zen first, I was amazed. And I think me getting Zen first made the experience with her a little worse. Because Zen was perfect. She was smooth. She was clean. She was just wonderful. And she was big. When I got her, she was gritty and small. Like, I guess how you was figure if you gave birth to a real baby, they come out kind of messy too. Till they all cleaned up. So I guess she gave me the whole full experience kind of thing. Clean her all up and she'd be all right. But I really wouldn't change it for the world. I do appreciate this company and the fact that they're making them so that way I could have this experience. I don't have too many bad things to say when somebody could bring me some kind of joy in my life and give me a good experience. Let me learn a little something about myself. I'm going to have to travel soon, and I was thinking of taking a baby with me. I didn't know. I knew who I didn't want to leave, but I really didn't want to take that person, that particular one with me because anything I value, I'm a little intimidated by taking it if I got to be busy. And that is my most valuable commodity that I really just wanted to take. So I'm not sure if I'm taking her. My brain said you are, but I don't know. I gotta look at it at a financial point of view and the mental state of mind of where I'm gonna be. Cause I had the bottle. Now she will hold on to this bottle. Look at this. She got a grip on this bottle. And she drank it all. Did she dribble any? Not a drop. She did not dribble a drop. And I'm going to sit her up a little bit. Excuse me. Put this over there. And I'm going to let her mouth finish what's in there. And she do have a tongue. Nugget does not have a tongue. Her diaper is wet. So, let me see if I can. I was supposed to pierce her ears a long time ago. I just never did. Because she's so small. And I didn't pierce my own baby ears until she was like 3 months because she was so tiny. And when you that tiny, I don't want nobody putting no hole in you. So I don't know if Nugget or Thea will ever get their ears pierced. Ori ears are pierced. Me, mom pierced her ears for me and I love it. But Ori is a bigger baby. Luna ears are not pierced because her artist didn't pierce them. And when I got her, she's so perfect, I just didn't pierce them. And she has a lot of hair. Luna has a lot of hair. It's long, touches her shoulders. And I figure if I pierce her ears, it's just going to get caught up in the earrings. Because when I wear her hair, let her wear her hair now, it covers her ears. And she don't lose hair. So I wouldn't want to put earrings in and let her lose hair when it get all tangled in there. I want another silicone. I want one silicone left. I think I've got one more in me. Because the artists are not doing what they usually do. And they are charging ridiculous prices. So that lets me think that my silicone collection is coming to an end. Because I'm not buying a house. That's not happening. When a doll costs as much as a house, I can't buy it anymore. Not that my dolls are super cheap, but I'm not putting a down payment on a house. If your doll costs more than 10% on a decent house, good luck with that. I don't want to do it. I play with my dolls. I enjoy my dolls. And I could do that with a cheaper version or something. Because it's just like I have a lot of them anyway. I don't need any more. Especially one that I could go to a car dealership and walk out with a brand new car. If I can go, no, not doing it. I got real children. So that money cannot be spent like that. They're almost all grown. But still stuff happens. And I like the outfit because it has blue in it. It has blue in it too. And blue is my favorite color. Even though it represents the pink in it for the breast cancer. And I think, I wonder, yeah. I gotta get me some ribbons or some pink shirts to wear at work all month. Or most of the month because the month has already started. And I did not go shopping. I might do that. I can't do it tomorrow. I gotta see where I can get some shirts from. Real quick. Oh, I know where I can. I'll go get some probably tomorrow. I gotta go to the doctor anyway. Again, get blood work. So when I do that, I'll go get them shirts. And I might wear one every day. Might. I don't really like wearing pink. I don't ever wear pink. I wore pink this summer when I went to the zoo. But I don't normally wear pink. When I'm on vacation, I wear pink because it's cute. But around town, I don't. So she's actually like just, letting her water release out. And I'm going to let her sit over here with Nugget now that I think she's all done. I'm going to let her sit over here. And I'm going to grab Nugget under here like so. And I'm going to let Nugget lay on my arm like that. Yep, got my little Nugget. Do anybody else ever carry their babies like this? Like when my children were small and I had to do things and I had a 1-year-old and I had a newborn, I had put the newborn like this because it's like it's like a easy way to carry them. Their head is supported, their back is supported, and I put them next to my chest and I could go like this and still play with the 1-year-old and the 3-year-old that I had. And my daughter was big, so when I was running around the house doing something, it's like their head was supported in this here. And I could still be an active mom. And then I actually had to go get the body carrier because the last one was like, no, she wanted to stay in my arms. But yeah, I used to carry her like this, my little football. And then when she wake up, I go, and she was just as happy. When I was in school, since I'm left-handed, I put her in my arm like that while I'm in college and just rock her while I do my schoolwork. You got to learn new tricks when you got multiples. Yep, you got multiple different ages and stuff and they moving around. You got to figure out how to do it and make it happen. So I'm just going to turn her around. Right, Mama? Yep. You ready to go to bed? You ready to go night-night? You want to say goodnight to your auntie, uncles, and cousins? Say goodnight. Say, Thanks for watching. Oops, can't turn it on.